Welcome back. Hope you had a wonderful Tuesday. As we get to what we're watching, and we'll get right to it, as again we have two first alert weather days on the way. That's Thursday and Friday. For tomorrow, we start with cloud cover. Some areas are going to see fog. It's going to be later on in the day we start to see some light and then eventually more moderate rain spread into the region thanks to an area of low pressure. Those first alert weather days, they're Thursday and Friday. And again, we're going to start Thursday with the rainfall. Then as we head into the afternoon and evening hours, we're going to see a switchover, rain to snow from west to east across the region. So we're going to talk about Devil's Lake Basin, Northern Valley getting snow first. Again, that's late Thursday afternoon. Then that snow will spread into Fargo, into Minnesota and areas south as we head into the evening hours. Winds will pick up as well. I think snow for the first part of Friday. Could even see pockets of heavy snow, but then that snow is going to begin to taper off during the late morning and afternoon hours. Saturday and Sunday, just going to be colder. Not cold, but colder than we've seen for several weeks now recently. Take a look outside. Current conditions where we're sitting in Fargo. 37 degrees. It feels like 31 out there. Moorhead with a temperature of 36. Current conditions in Grand Forks, we've got 35 degrees. And again, a little bit of light drizzle still coming down in Grand Forks. And we're going to see that in a few spots across the region overnight. Just a little bit of that light drizzle coming down. Again, 32 Detroit Lakes, 32 Thief River Falls, 34 Howlock, 32 in Langdon and Devil's Lake. Temperature's not going to move really at all during the overnight hours. In other words, not going to drop off anymore. Going to really stay about the same. Again, we could see some fog out there, light winds out of the east. As we move into the afternoon tomorrow, notice that rain will start to spread. Just light activity tomorrow afternoon. Temperatures warming thanks to a southeast wind into the 40s in most areas. Then rain will start to pick up a little bit, maybe a little more intense, especially northern areas as we get towards your evening and overnight hours on Wednesday. But for Wednesday night, it's going to be all rain. Tomorrow morning's lows, we're looking at lows again in the mid to upper 30s. Highs tomorrow, a lot of mid to upper 40s out there, so a very mild day. Now we're going to jump ahead and we're going to look into, again, Wednesday night. You see scattered showers across the region as that low pressure moves in and through. By Thursday, about 1 o'clock, notice the edge of that snow, that transition line right there in the Northern Valley. We push to about 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock on Thursday evening. Now everybody's getting snow. Again, there are going to be pockets of maybe moderate to heavier snow, but for the most part, this snow is going to be a little bit on the lighter side. And as you can see, we jump into the afternoon, Friday afternoon. That snow's just about out of the region. Strong winds out of the northwest. We'll still see some light snow and flurries hanging on through Saturday morning. But because of the speed of this system, as we look at our snowfall potential, it does look like we're going to be on the lower side than we expected we might be yesterday at this time. So we're talking about maybe 1 to 3 inches of snowfall potential. Fargo up to Grand Forks, lesser amounts to the south of Fargo. Then northern areas, Northern Valley, Devil's Lake Basin could see 3, 4, 5 inches. But again, that's the potential. Then we start talking about accumulation. Well, it's still going to be pretty warm out there, those ground temperatures. So what we're actually going to show you as we look at our 11-day planner here is it's going to take some time for that snow that is falling to start accumulating, meaning I think snowfall totals are going to be relatively low. Half an inch, 1 inch, maybe 2 inches in some areas. A couple spots could see 3 or 4 inches, but I really do believe this is low in terms of snow accumulation. What it is going to do though Friday morning, especially you got the winds blowing snow around. You will have some snow on the roads. Could be slick out there. Yeah. Travel may not be good out there for at least Friday morning, so be aware of that.
Slushy, icy, a little breezy, a little,
Exactly.
Thanks, Russ. After the break, we have the latest on the case of a man charged with killing a sheriff's deputy during a chase in South Dakota.